everybody, this is Arvis. Welcome back to Arvis Mathematics channel. In primary school, we have learned how to calculate the percentages of a given number. What if I tell you you can calculate 12.24% of 50 in just 3 seconds time? Do you believe it? In this video, I'm going to reveal the secret of calculating the percentages mentally. Without any further delay, come, let's look at the following steps. Right, let's get started now. I believe in primary school, your school teacher taught you how to perform the calculation involving the percentages of a given number. For example, 22% of 50. Then your school teacher taught you in this way. Hey students, we know that 22% we can change it to fraction. So it will become 22 over 100 multiplied by 50. Then we can cancel off the 0 here, and then 5 and 10 here we can simplify. Here is 1 and here is 2. So 22 over 2 will get 11 as our answer eventually, right? But instead of multiplying this together, we can notice that if we switch this around, so for example, 22% of 50, we can switch it to become 22 of 50%. Alright, so we can try this way, see whether we can get the same answer, 11 here. Alright, so we know that 50% is 1/2, right? So 1/2 of 22, eventually we'll get 11 as our final answer, right? So it's pretty cool and interesting, isn't it? Well, I will give you the second example. So for example, if 9.8% of 50, how are you going to perform this? Alright, so old school method, your school teacher will tell you 9.8% is equals to 9.8 over 100 times 50. Alright, but now again, I'm going to teach you how to calculate percentages mentally. So instead of writing 9.8% of 50, we can write it as 9.8 of 50%. Again, 50% is 1/2. 1/2 of 9.8. So I believe you all can count it mentally and count it fastly. So the answer will be 4.9, isn't it? Alright, so the next question number 3. What if I have 12.26% of 50? So can you do it by using my way just now? So here we can write it as 12.26 times 50%, isn't it? And we know that 50% is 1/2 of 12.26. And I believe this one you can calculate it very fast, right? So half of 12.26 will be 6.13, right? So I believe if you use this way, you can get the answer even faster than any of your friends. Alright? So next example. Okay, what if I involve this 8% of 25? Okay, so let's give yourself a pause on this video and then come back to this video again to see the answer. Here we go. Alright, welcome back to the video. So 8% of 25, we can write it as 8 times 25%, right? And 25% we know that is equals to a quarter, isn't it? So a quarter of 8, then we'll get 2 as our final answer. Right? So the idea here is I want you all to get familiarized with 25%, 75%, 20%, and even 200%. Alright? So we know that 25% is a quarter, isn't it? And 75% is 3 over 4. 20% we can write as 1 over 5, isn't it? And 200% we can write as 2. Alright? So if you understand these numbers, then we can perform all the fractions even in faster way. Alright, so my next example. What if I have 35% of 20? Alright, so we can write this as 35 of times 20%, right? And we know that 20% is equivalent to 1 over 5, right? So we take 1 over 5 times 35, so we'll get 7 as our final answer. Okay, so our last example here. What if we have, let's say 22.4% of 50? So we can write this as 22.4 times 50%. And 50% we know that is 1/2. So our final answer will be 11.2. Alright?
Wow! Have you ever thought of the calculation of percentages can be performed in this way? Well, it's pretty cool and interesting, isn't it? That's all for our video today. If you like our video, like it, share it among your friends, and most importantly is subscribe to our channel so that you won't miss any our upcoming videos. I will see you on next videos. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.